and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be trying out a lot of new products from Colourpop. Now these products are not new to the market, they're just new to me. I just wanted to try a lot of these things and I've been holding on to them for a while, so I thought why not, give it a try. So if you want to know more about these products today, please keep on watching. As usual, before we get into the video, please don't forget to subscribe. Hi guys, welcome to today's video. So as usual, I'm going to start by priming my face, and for that I'm going to use this Winky Lux Whipped Cream Primer, and I actually really like this primer. I feel like it really does do a great job of filling your pores and just giving you that smooth looking skin. So let's go ahead and apply this. And I'm really going to apply this in my T-zone. Now before I go ahead and apply my foundation, I'm actually going to take this concealer from LA Girl, and this is in the shade Dark Cocoa. I'm really just going to take this in my usual places. I'm going to take it in the hollows of my cheeks. I'm also going to take it on my jawline. I'm going to take a little bit of it on my forehead and a little bit on my nose. And then I'm just going to blend it out using this Huda Beauty Sculpt and Shade brush. Now before I go in with my foundation, I'm actually going to take this hyaluronic acid setting spray, and this is also from Colourpop, and I'm going to spray this all over my face. You can also use this as a primer. This is actually a really good product. Now the first thing I'm going to try today is this Colourpop No Filter Foundation, and I have this in the shade Medium 110. This is actually my first time trying this foundation out. I just want to talk a little bit about the product. This foundation is oil-free, buildable to full coverage foundation, and it is formulated with soft blurring pigments to give you a natural matte finish. I feel like the packaging is really nice. I do really like the glass bottle. This is a good size to travel with. So it does come with a pump, but it also has a lock, which is really nice. So if you twist it, it locks, and then you obviously twist it back to unlock it. So I'm going to take some of it out on the back of my hand. I hope the color is actually good. It looks pretty good. It is actually pretty runny. I didn't think it was going to be that runny, but I'm going to use Morphe 439, and I'm going to start kind of cleaning my contour like I always do. I feel like this is the best way to do a contour in a very natural looking way. I mean, it's no way near natural, but I feel like when I do it this way, it's just much easier for me to contour. I don't make a lot of mistake. It doesn't look very muddy, and I use less product. I'm actually going to switch to my beauty blender because that brush is just too big. This foundation is actually looking really, really good. I actually really like it. And it's giving me a good amount of coverage. Maybe I'll go a little bit more. Just taking out maybe a drop just so I can go a little bit extra on my problem areas. Other than that, I actually really like this foundation. This actually looks just like my skin. It is looking really nice. Now moving on to our next product, I'm going to take this Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Creamy Concealer. So this concealer is a full coverage creamy concealer, and it is infused with hydrating ingredients, which provides you a natural and a fresh looking skin. Now I have used this before, but I've used it in a different shade. So I did order 2 more new shades. I'm going to open them up really quick. And I'm going to swatch them. This is 115. Yeah, this is 115. And I feel like that's a really good match actually. And then I also have 100. That looks almost the same, but it's a little bit more yellow. I think I'm going to take 115 and I'm going to apply it just on the inner corner and just right over here, because that's where I have the most darkness. So I'm going to cancel out the darkness with this. And then I'm going to take 100 just to highlight. Let's go ahead and blend that out first and see how it goes, and then I'll add more if I need to. That's a really nice shade. Actually going to take a little bit of 115 and take it right over here because I can still see a little bit of darkness. Now this time I'm going to blend it out using a beauty blender. And then whatever's left on the sponge, I'm going to take it over my eyelids And then using the flat side of that beauty blender, I'm just going to go over my contoured area and blend everything out nicely. I really like how everything is looking so far. It looks really nice. It looks kind of natural. It doesn't look heavy on the skin and it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. So next I'm going to take this Bake and Set banana powder, and this is from Morphe. And I'm going to set right under my eyes, and I'm not really baking. I'm just going to keep pressing it until the powder is kind of absorbed and settled into the skin. I actually really like how this is all looking so far. I feel like the face is looking really nice. The base is looking really nice. So let's keep on going. Now for my bronzer today, I'm going to use the City Bronzer from Maybelline because I couldn't find a bronzer from Colourpop, and I looked in 2 different Ultas and I kind of did look online, but I didn't really find anything. So I'm going to use this and just warm up my face with that. This is a really nice bronzer too. I really like this. I also got this stick from Colourpop, and this is in the shade Bullseye, and I feel like this is a nice cream highlighter. So I'm going to apply this first. I kind of forgot about it. So I'm going to apply that just on the highest points of my cheeks. I feel like I should have done that before the powders, but let's see how it goes. And I'm just taking my beauty blender and just blending it out. And I was actually afraid because I had already applied powder and I just didn't want this to become a mess. But it's looking pretty nice. I really actually like the color too. Going to take some of it just on the bridge of my nose and kind of just blend it out using my finger. I'm also going to take some of it on my Cupid's bow. I'm actually going to take some on my forehead as well. This is really pretty. It looks almost like your skin, and it gives you a really nice sheen. And you know, that's what I've noticed with Colourpop products. I'm almost never disappointed with the Colourpop products. I feel like they're at a good price point, you know, their quality is really good. And that's why I'm always excited to try new things from Colourpop. So let's move on to blush. And for my blush today, I'm going to use this Between My Sheets. And I have actually already tried this once before, and I just wanted to give this one more try. And I don't know if you remember this from the Colourpop video, but I just wanted to give this one good shot before I make up my mind. I'm actually going to pick it up on the beauty blender this time. I feel like maybe I didn't do a good job of picking up the product. I don't know. Let's pick up a good amount of product on here. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that. Okay, I can see some color there. So maybe I just needed to give it a good shot, you know, pick up a lot more product than I did. Because I do like the shade. I feel like the shade is really, really pretty. It's natural looking, so you can also use it on a no makeup day. Now the next product I have is this glistening mist, and this is also from Fourth Bay. And I actually really like how it looks. It kind of reminds me of iconic London spray, but this one's just a little bit more gold. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually not going to spray this all over my face. I'm actually going to spray this on my beauty blender. Going to work it on my palm and then just take it right on the highest points of my cheeks, because this spray is really, really super shiny, so you don't want to go overboard with this. I'm going to do a little bit more. And then very lightly I'm going to take it all over my face. Now moving on to the next product, I wanted to try this eyebrow pencil, and this is in the shade dark brown. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows with this. So I always like to start at the arch of my eyebrow. I feel like if the product needs to get warmed up, that's a really good place because that's where kind of I have full eyebrows. So that's where I start, and then I start taking it backwards. Now, if you want to know more about how I fill in my eyebrows, I do have a full tutorial on it, and I'm going to leave it in the description box below for you. So go ahead and check that out if you're interested. I actually really like this eye pencil. Okay, let me go ahead and finish this up and I'll be right back. This is actually a really good pencil. I really like how it blended out, kind of did the job for me, you know. It was super easy to fill this up. I definitely recommend this. I feel like this is a really, really good way to fill in your eyebrows. I actually really like this product. So let's go ahead and start with eyes. And for that today, I'm going to use this California Love Colourpop palette. I feel like the colors are just calling my name. They're just super natural. They have some glitter. There's some mattes. It's just really pretty. So let's go ahead and get started. There's actually a lot of good colors in here, and I am not sure which one to start with. I feel like I'm torn between the Bay and Laguna. Let's go ahead and take Laguna. I'm going to start by taking that right above my crease, and I'm going to start warming it up. I'm going to dip back in, and I'm going to build it up a little bit more. And then I'm going to take this flat brush from Real Techniques and dip into Gold Rush. And I'm going to take this just in my crease and deepen up that crease. And then I'm going to pick up that same brush one more time and blend it out on the top. Make sure it's nice and blended. I'm going to go into the shade called Cruising, and I'm going to pick it up on my finger, and I'm going to just start pressing it. This is a stunning shade. This is so pretty. Wow, that is a pretty intense shade. And I realize it's a little messy. Don't worry, we're gonna fix that. I'm just going to pick up that brush that we were using for the crease, and I'm going to just blend it out, make sure it looks nice and clean. I actually want to pick up the tiniest amount of the shade called Highway 1, and I'm going to take that in my crease as well and just press it right on the lower lash line. I'm going to take a little bit of the shade called Mission, and I'm going to just press that right on top of the shade that we just used. I'm actually going to go back into the stick that we highlighted with, and I'm going to pick that up on the Sonia Kashuk's dome brush, and you can really use any dome brush that you have. And I'm going to look down and just apply it on my inner corner and kind of blend it upwards. I ordered 2 of these lippy sticks, and I ordered the shade Lumiere, and I also ordered the shade Trust Me. And I actually really like the red color, but I feel like if I put that red color on, it's just going to clash with the rest of my makeup. So I'm going to skip that. And I'm going to go into Lumiere. That's a little bit better. I think it's not going to be too many colors on my face if I do that. So let's go ahead and apply that. I've heard so many good things about these lippy sticks, and I actually really like it. I think I might order more of these. I feel like they're comfortable, you know, the color's really nice. Before I move on to mascara, I actually want to try this shade called El Capitan, and I'm going to press this just in the center. That is really, really pretty. I really like that shade. Now, obviously, this is a pressed glitter, so it does have a little bit of fallout. My mascara today, I'm actually going to use this Wonder Beauty Mile High Club Mascara. I actually really like this mascara so far. I feel like it lifts my lashes, it gives it the volume, and it looks super, super nice. I'm actually going to apply a little bit of it on my lower lash as well. I feel like that this lip is actually really cool tone for this eye look, so I'm going to switch it up. So I'm going to take this Morphe's Hey Sugar. So let's go ahead and talk about all the products that we tried today. And I actually really like everything that we tried today. I don't think there was a bad product today. So let's start with this hyaluronic acid setting spray. Like I said before, I've used this for a while, and I actually really like it. You know, it is good under your makeup, over your makeup, and it's even actually good if you're not applying makeup and you just want a little bit of hydration, because it does have hyaluronic acid and it is really, really good. I like it. The mist on here is really good. I actually also really like the other spray that we tried today, the Glisten Up spray. I feel like this is really nice. It does give you that glow, but the spray on here is a little bit harder than the other one. So that's why I like to spray this on my beauty blender and then go over my makeup. But it didn't pick up my foundation from underneath, and it didn't pick up any other products from under there. So that is really nice. I do really like this spray as well. I also really like these concealers from Colourpop. Like I said, I've used them before. I feel like they do a good job of covering your dark circles. They look natural, you know, they still hydrate your skin. It has hyaluronic acid, so it does do good for your skin. These concealers I definitely recommend if you're looking for that concealer that doesn't look very heavy, still provides you the coverage. I think this is a really good concealer. Give it a try. The foundation is also really nice. I feel The foundation did give me full coverage. You know, it is looking very smooth on the skin. It's not heavy. It's not heavy feeling on the skin, which is really nice. And it is not cracking around here, which is also really nice. So I definitely like this foundation. I will keep on using this, and I will be using this in a lot more videos coming up. So what else did we try? The light stick. I feel this was so creamy. It looks really nice. It looks really natural. You know, I'm gonna put some more on because I feel like I used too much of Beauty Blender there and I kind of lost it. I really like how it just blends on top of everything. It is just natural looking, but still is giving you that good highlight. And it's super creamy, so I really like this. This palette had so many good colors. I couldn't make up my mind. This is really, really nice. I will be using this in my upcoming videos. I feel like this has really good summer sunset colors, and it's really pretty. It's really pigmented. I really like all the eyeshadows from Colourpop. I've never had a bad eyeshadow from them. And that brings us to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to hit that notification bell. I want to say thank you for spending your time with me today, and I will see you next time. Ciao.